You done down there? You got the water all broke? Reggie, dude. Yeah, he's doing okay. Oh, was he?
Yeah. Came up and it's pretty solid. Come on, little man, he just waited for me
Oh, good.
to break it. He didn't go super far away. Did you, bud?
Yeah, good boy.
You doing alright, mister? I remember to give you your crunchies. I keep forgetting.
He's looking good.
I know, just
It's just, yeah, with no hurt anymore.
no hurt, it's just him. I don't know, bud. I'd like to try and get Disco, but maybe a different friend for you might be better. I don't know.
A different little buddy for him.
A different little pony buddy that's more along his needs.
Yeah.
Because Disco would do okay with this, but this isn't really...
This feed and the hay over there isn't really the best for a big horse.
Big
For
horse.
it's Disco, yeah.
It's great for him. I mean, basically I need another kind of insulin resistant horse. So like a pony would be great because...
I think that's it, eh?
But I don't know. Trying to welcome another animal into the farm might be...
Rodney would do okay, because these guys just hang out here and then up into the top pen there where the Yardigans are.
Yeah.
And then they go over to Murray's for most of the season. And then they come back over here. They'd probably go on to, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different fields in the rotational grazing plan that they could go onto that would be suitable for them.
Yeah. So, maybe a little girlfriend or maybe a mini donkey.
Oh yeah, somebody that, there it is. Yeah.
Keep my eyes open to see somebody needing a new home.
Yeah. I just thought I'd put this on here and just, because I don't know, I think it's been like 2 weeks. I can't remember how long it's been since we posted a video. Just something I don't have to edit, because that editing thing, it takes so much time. It's like a half-hour video is like 2 to 4 hours of editing. It's absolutely intense. And then with sitting down and doing our rotational grazing plan and our grant applications to the government for the regenerative agriculture thing, my brain has just been fried, on top of the courses that we did to do our predator verification course. So if these guys or somebody around here gets a cow, dairy, or sheep killed, we can verify it for them so they get some compensation from the government.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then just with this application, and then had a friend up here for a day or so. And then losing Butch too, because he passed away shortly after.
Well, that was the predator verification turned into a 20-hour day. By the time that was the day he started to go downhill. Yeah,
and then he just sort of, he went downhill. There was that short that I did that Murray came over and helped us get him up. And then the next morning he was down, so we got him up again. He stayed standing for 2 days.
And then he was done.
And then he was done that fast. So he's buried out with Cassidy and Rocky. So that's just, it went straight from that course, which is mentally exhausting, especially for somebody like me with a head injury, disability thing.
Well, it was a lot of information crammed into like
because
5 hours.
Learn the difference between a coyote and a dog and a bobcat and a cougar and a bear and a grizzly bear and different types of birds, and how they kill and how they scavenge is different. And then being able to identify that, and holy smokes. It's up there somewhere. I don't have a good short-term memory, but the long-term memory eventually kicks in. So it's just a matter of keep putting it, remembering. So, but there is some videos. Oh, and then my phone wouldn't connect to the computer, because now the computer actually has the good editing softwares in it that we can use. Hey, easy. It has a good editing software, but then my phone wouldn't communicate with Windows 10 or something, you said?
Yeah.
And then...
Okay, so someone commented how we remember all the names of the animals. And just quickly, this one is named Knees because she has black knees.
Yes.
See, back on her knees.
Yeah.
So that's how we kind of remember, is we kind of pick features of them. So that kind of helps us remember the names.
Oh, don't jump on that one.
So this one, her name was Little because she was
The little tiny.
She was like this size when she started on the bottle. So, and she was the smallest. The rest of them were kind of her size. So
she's the sister of, where's Goliath? Or what do we call her? Legs?
Legs.
But now we call her Goliath because she's just a beast. She's coming out of the barn there. No, that's not her. That's her?
No.
No, she's in there somewhere. But she's a beast now. She's the biggest bottle lamb. Ex-bottle lamb. They're trying to wean the bottle lambs now.
Trying to wean the bottle lambs.
But what else has been going on? So yeah, we
Where
just...
is she?
That data. Oh, and then there's also that other application grant thing for the solar panels I'm working on too, but I'm waiting for some solar companies to get back. There she is right there.
Legs.
Legs. She's legs because she was like twisted.
She was bent over. When we pulled her off of Mom, she was going over at her fetlock joints.
Yeah.
And a day in the warm weather on the warm house and the bottle, she straightened right out. So now we probably call her Goliath because
this one here, and then that one is siblings.
So she was bottle raised, and this is actually a dam raised. He's a ram, but that's a ewe. So just to show you, a bottle raised ewe is bigger or as big as a dam raised ram. So that just shows you that bottle lambs can do good.
So yeah, but that's kind of where we've been at. There's lots of videos to go. I'm working on the one where I did the oil change on the generator, and I just kept, my brain wasn't firing that day, so a half-hour oil change turned into, I think, an hour and a half because there were some issues with it, and then I got distracted on doing a bunch of stuff, so kind of... Oh, there she is. This one here, she was really hunched over, and Mom is kind of feeding her. Hi, and there's Little. But if you try and grab her... But she's a bottle, she wants a bottle, but she doesn't want to be taken out because we can't do bottles in here because of you, Little.
But she wants a bottle, she will.
So.
But don't touch me.
Don't touch me, don't grab me.
Don't grab me.
But she wants a bottle, yeah. But yeah, so there's a few videos to go. My phone has decided recently to communicate with the computer until it decides not to communicate with the computer. I don't know who to blame. It's either Windows or Apple, but they can both go get, keep this family friendly, but they can go get flocked. Yeah, these guys sneak out through the hole in the gate right there, the gate opening. The little sneak through there.
Little.
Ooh.
Show the world where the hole is.
Yes. So, just like that. So we have this. We have a little cute tail, we have Moxie, cute tail 2, and then the one with the white stripe is striped lamb, so it's just striped lamb, nothing. What else has been going on here? Not a whole lot, horses are good.
Moxie sauce.
Hi Moxie, she's only a nighttime bottle.
She just drinks nighttime bottle, but she likes her morning snuggles, don't ya? Kinda.
Okay. So. Oh, and it's sort of been melting, and it's sort of not been melting, and then it's spring, I guess. I was trying to do work on the truck. No, bale spear on the tractor broke. I did do a video on me cutting that apart. I don't know when that's coming out. Honestly, there's like enough videos I could do one a day for a month, but the problem is that's like 4 hours of editing every night, and that's just gonna make my brain shut down. But there is the one where it broke the bale spear, so it takes 10 times as long to lift bales because they just spin. And then my grinder burned up.
Yeah.
So
new one on
we got to
order.
get a new one on order. Trying to get the little chainsaw fixed so we can bark fence rails and stuff and building stuff. I don't know. But that's where we've been. No videos happened in a bit. Just the editing thing is just exhausting. Like I said, with all the information we had coming in, it's just exhausting. So.
And he's the one that took that over, so he knows what to do. I can't help him with that.
So it comes out when it comes out. I'll try and get back on it. But with spring coming, maybe we could just do... It's hard not to edit something because lots of it is just like dead space wandering around looking for something. And honestly, that's not entertaining. Like when I work on the truck, it'll just be like that for 15 minutes while I'm out trying to find stuff. So it does need to be edited. And then I'll say things twice probably, like because my brain, I can't remember what I just said, so I'll say things twice. So it's just in order to keep it short and timely, I try and edit a lot of the double things down. So anyways, that's where we've been at, and that's why we haven't done much. I'm thinking these one here should just click straight up onto there, and I'm not going to worry about editing. Screw it. So
it's only 10 minutes, so whatever.
I think there's one on here. I don't know, one, two, I don't know. Yeah, so that's that. The bale down below, the flakes just fell off of it.
Oh yeah.
That's fine, that one's almost out. Oh, and then we've had quite a bit of sales. You've done a couple events. You did CD Saturday.
I did CD Saturday in Kamloops.
So that was a good market day. There's been a couple lambs went off to new homes.
Lambs went off to new homes, and then I got a random call from a lady looking for lamb. She ended up just placing a
big order,
almost $500 order that was delivered into Kamloops.
Yeah, the other day.
I have to thank my butcher for that contact because she contacted him and he passed on our name and number. So.
And then, then there's applications for the other farmers markets. You got to start filling out.
Yeah, I got
And then there's another big event coming, so that's tied up the computer too, because you're having to get all our information together, have to order special food safe bags to transport the stuff out to this big tasting event, wine and cheese.
It's a
meat and cheese
festival that's
and
happening
wine
in Kelowna. It's not strictly for, they call it the Meat and Cheese Festival, but it's kind of an artisan thing. So they've got food and beverages, and yeah, so I know a vendor there with his coffee that's going to be there, and so it's kind of a little bit of everything. It's just to give people a chance to see what is out there as far as locally produced food items. So they call it the Meat and Cheese Festival, but it's not just strictly meat and cheese.
And then there's been some things come in from just advertising things they've been sending us, getting ready for the summer season. So that also ties up the computer too, is that having to fill out all these applications and sending stuff off for interviews and whatnot. So yeah, it's just been pretty busy, pretty boring. The computer stuff was just sitting there doing up maps for the property and coming up with how we've currently been grazing and whatnot. So and then yeah, we got to work on the solar stuff too, but none of the solar companies tend to get back, or they did, and it's gone into limbo because emails have just gone missing. I don't know what's going on with the world right now.
Well, we could talk to the one company is actually, they have a side business and they sell at the farmers market.
So they're probably pretty busy.
They're probably pretty busy. I know they're trying to find a new location. They moved from Kelowna up to Armstrong, so they're looking for somewhere closer to move their business from Kelowna closer to home. So that's kind of tying up some time, is trying to find a new location. They were going to try and keep it in Kelowna, but then they had some of their staff leave, so they were going to keep it in Kelowna for their staff because they had good staff, but I don't know if the recent change in they're having to do, I don't know, but they had
Kelowna rent is getting pretty expensive. My friend Gavin used to live in Kelowna, and he just said everything is more expensive in Kelowna. They just called it, what was it, the lake tax or the sunshine tax or something like that. Which it's just, I guess that's the way Kamloops is going too. Everything is getting more expensive to live in Kamloops too, isn't it? But Kelowna is expensive because they got a big lake there. It's very nice, but very expensive, I guess. And everything's going up in price
Everything's going up in price too, but
yeah, our butcher went up in price, so we had to go up in price too, which is understandable. That's the cost of everything. Everybody's got to go up. He's got lots of staff now too, doesn't he? He's grown quite a bit. That's pretty exciting to see Benny get big like that. But yeah,
trying to make him go bigger so he'll actually put an abattoir at his place, so that then it's all in one location. We don't have to, I mean, not that we do any different. We drop them off at the abattoir and he does the killing, and then he transports them to his facility and we pick them up from him. So there's not, but it's just that one extra.
But it's really nice though, is because yeah, recently too there was a video posted about one of the animal rights groups about the abattoir in Vancouver kicking sheep or something like that, or dragging them, or beating cows. So luckily our abattoirs are all small enough. We know exactly who's handling the animals. They're very gentle. Benny's absolutely like really good with animals. He has a couple horses. He's really good. And his brother does our horses' feet, like trims their toes. And he'll talk and sing to the horses. He's a really cool dude. So we know that family really cares about animals. And even when we take ours in, we know they're in good hands, cared for right up until the end. And we've had a few go in recently too. So we've also had deliveries for them to go into the butcher. So. But that's about it. I think that's it for now. We got to get ready for whatever we're doing next. Oh, bottles. Because the little group here, yeah, this little one's going to try and follow us in. And she's pacing the fence. They're on weaning now too. The bigger ones, the 4 bigger ones are on weaning, although Joy doesn't seem to like that. Go eat hay.
I want to eat hay out here with these guys.
Go eat hay, but then she can't fit back in, so.
I know.
Joy. She wants a bottle. So, yeah, I think that's good. I'm not going to edit this. I was going to blank
We have
sound.
the guardian dog. She just loves their lambs.
Oh, yeah. She's good with lambs. Hi, little. Is that boy? Oh, yeah, this is boy. Hi. You going to be good with the babies? Little? No, I don't want to pet you. I want to pet baby. Okay, whatever. Anyways.
I don't know where the other one went.
Goliath.
No, he's down there in the shade.
This is, oh, Benji? Yeah, he's in the shade of that pen. Yeah, not much else going on.
Hi, boy. For lack of a better name, he's boy, and he was the only boy ball lamb, so he got called boy.
All right, nothing else. I'm just trying to think here.
I don't think so. I think
Not
it's time
much
to do
else. Bottles and
Get ready to
get ready to go.
head into town.
Hey.